It's Friday, March 19th. I'm Marcel Fontenot from the KATC newsroom. Here a look at headlines. A major milestone today as the U.S. works to get COVID vaccinations to everyone who wants one. Weeks ahead of schedule, the country hit the Biden administration's goal of 100 million shots. President Biden promised to hit that mark within his first 100 days in office. According to the CDC, more than 115 million Americans have been vaccinated since the first shot was authorized in December. Well, in other COVID news, a new study shows aspirin may help reduce the risk of death and serious illness from COVID-19. According to researchers, almost a quarter of people hospitalized with COVID were already taking aspirin or were given the drug in the first 24 hours of admission.
40% reduction in the risk of needing to be admitted to a critical care unit. There was a 44% reduction in the need for a mechanical ventilator. And then quite importantly, there was a 47% reduction in in-hospital deaths.
Now, officials say many patients with severe COVID-19 had complications related to blood clots, which could help with when aspirin is given. The team now partnered with the National Institutes of Health to study aspirin's effects on even larger groups. It's important to note researchers aren't advising COVID-19 patients to start an aspirin regimen on their own. They say it's a therapy that should only be prescribed by a healthcare provider because aspirin can come with some risk like internal bleeding. One of the nation's largest industrial construction firms is setting up shop in Iberia Parish. Turner Industries builds and maintains the heavy industrial sector for energy and gas companies. The company employs about 10,000 people across Louisiana and works with community colleges like SLCC to give students opportunities for hands-on experience.
Today we needed the good news. Between the pandemic and the ice storm and hurricanes, and to have an opportunity to have a future development that's going to add so many jobs to the area, and we can partner up with SLCC, it's a really good day.
Well, turning to weather now, Rob, a cool, cloudy end on this, the last official day of winter.
Yeah, and it's going to be a pretty chilly start to the first official day of astronomical spring. That kicks in at 4:37 a.m. That's when the sun will be directly over the equator, somewhere out over the Atlantic, over toward Europe, or actually it would probably be Africa. Weather-wise, we're looking at lots of clouds across the area, and again, those clouds staying with us through tomorrow. Maybe some breaks in the clouds into the afternoon hours. Temperatures mostly in the 50s tomorrow. We'll barely touch into the lower 60s late tomorrow afternoon. By tomorrow night going into early Sunday, clouds begin to break up and we'll see some limited sun early Sunday. Your 24-hour forecast, mid-40s as we start the day, upper 50s to lower 60s tomorrow afternoon. Plenty of clouds, but a few intervals of sunshine in the mix. Lower 70s for Sunday, mid-70s on Monday, and then going into the middle part of next week, it looks to be rather on the stormy side with the threat of some locally heavy rainfall and perhaps a severe weather threat as well. We'll have more on that in the days ahead, so stay with us for future updates.